Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Minalix and today I want to teach you how to achieve a stable whipped cream without mixer. Like if you don't have light. There was a particular day I had an order and I did not have light. So I made my whipped cream cake without my mixer and it came out really nice, and I created a poll asking if I should upload the video of how I achieved stable whipped cream without mixer, and a lot of persons said yes, they need the video. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I have light though, but I want to teach you how to achieve it without light. So first of all, the first secret to achieving a stable whipped cream is that you have to freeze your cakes. See these cakes I have here, I froze them like they were in the freezer. They are really cold, extremely cold. If not, they are extremely cold. Almost, yes, they are very very cold, almost blocked. So I have my cakes frozen. Then the next thing is to have the accurate. You also have to chill your bowl, your mixing bowl. You have to chill it, put it in the freezer. Your bowl and your whisk, you make them, ensure that they are very cold. The next secret is that your water has to be extremely cold. If possible, you can have the water that has little ice block in it, but make sure that the block doesn't fall into your measurement. So have extremely cold water. I have some stains from the previous icing that I did. The next thing is to have accurate measurements. So for this particular recipe, I want to give you the recipe before bringing out my cold bowl. So for this particular whipped cream recipe, I want to use this to ice a 7-inch 3 layers cake. So I am using 375 grams of whipped cream and 1.5 cup of water. So you put 1.5 cup of extremely frozen water. The next secret is for you to use a good whipped cream. So I'm going to show you the whipped cream that I use for my whipped cream icing. My favorite product is Vision. There are other ones, there's Miesta and a lot of them that can work perfectly for you, but this is what works for me. So ensure that you know the one that works for you and make sure you use it. So finally, the last secret is that your bowl has to be chilled, like it has to be in the bowl. So I want to bring it out now and start the process. Remember, your cake has to be frozen so that it will help to retain the whipped cream. If you apply this method, if you apply these whole things I've told you, the next thing you have to do is to just mix your whipped cream in your bowl using your hand whisk. So I want to do that right now. So watch me as I do it. So this is my bowl. My bowl is already chilled. Remember I told you that your bowl has to be very cold. You can't use normal bowl that is not cold. So for my recipe, I told you I'm using 1.5 cup of extremely cold water. So I'm going to measure that in. We have whatever you are baking, whatever you are doing, measurement is very 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 very. So now that I have my cold water inside my bowl, I'm going to pour in my whipped cream into it and stir slightly. So I have my whipped cream in here, so I'm going to mix it. See how it is when I start it. So I'm going to apply speed. So this is what I'm talking about in case you don't have light and you have to deliver a whipped cream cake. So the good people just took the light in my house. It was watery when I started mixing, but I'm done mixing now. See how stable it is. So this is how you make your whipped cream when you do not have light and you have to deliver a whipped cream cake. Just ensure that you always have cold water in your freezer, very cold water in your freezer. Also ensure that you freeze your cake, because if your cake is at room temperature, it won't help your cake to stay stable. So make sure that you have your cake chilled, your bowl chilled, your whisk chilled, and your water should be very cold. So this is how I achieve stable whipped cream without light. Thank you. I hope this video helps you. And then finally, the final step that you have to take is that when you crumb coat your cake, you have to freeze it for a while before covering. Crumb coat your cake, freeze it for a while before covering. Thank you. And this is the cake that I used the whipped cream that we prepared together without a mixer to cover. So this is my whipped cream. This is my cake standing tall and standing very firm. So thank you for watching.